Well, hi again, everybody. Right now, you are in session 7. It's actually module 8 in the course, The Principles of Teacher Transformation. And we are going to be looking at, for a bit here, the principle of moral character. Now, before I start, I want to make it clear that I'm not here to judge, nor am I here to legislate morals or even attempt to do that. The purpose of this section is to help everyone understand the importance of character and why it's so important. We've seen information in videos and in other presentations throughout the course about the difference between the personality ethic and the character ethic. And it's important to work on our character. Character is something that occurs from the inside out. It's who we are. And if you want to determine what type of character a person has, all you have to do is place them under stress, and you'll discover who they really are. And we spend a great deal of time educating our students in mind, as this picture and quote from Theodore Roosevelt says, in mind, but not in morals. And I will say that we have many today deviant people who are a menace to society. And we as teachers, we want to transform ourselves, but we also want to help our students transform. And the greater our transformation, the greater their transformation will be. So the point here is we want to begin to focus on this change, this transformation from the inside out. There are benefits when our moral compass points north, meaning up. When we have a clear conscience, when there are things that we do that we know we can sleep good at night when we do them. People with a strong moral compass are happier. They don't have a whole lot to think about. They're not worried about what they said or what they did to someone, or if there was any spread of rumors or gossip or anything like that. They are happier in their daily lives. Their conscience is clear and they're free of most guilt. And if they do feel guilty, they do their best to go back and try and correct the problem so that they can move forward with freedom. Remember, liberty is a condition of the environment. We all have liberty. Freedom is a condition of the soul and of the mind and of the spirit and of the heart. That's where we want to be. We want to have that moral freedom. They're less angry because they're not displacing angry all over, on different people. They may be angry because of their imprint, their mother, their father, a boss did something to them. They may be angry just because they came into school and they were in a traffic tie-up. But when your character is right, and when you make decisions well before things happen and determine how you're going to respond, you're less angry. And with less anger comes greater compassion for others, and surely they are more compassionate even to themselves, and they feel good about themselves, and they believe they deserve to be treated well, and they know how to disagree with the right attitude. They know what they have to do when someone confronts them. They know how to have an argument. They know how to do things, okay, that will benefit them and others. And they're more empathic. They can see a situation and they can feel the pain. And they want to help the person overcome any pain that they may be going through. So where does your compass point? Where does it point? And if it points north, you're doing well. Why is character everything? Because it affects our thoughts and decisions, our words, our attitudes, our goals, our relationships. And as we build character, our life will become more successful. We will work a job and put in the correct effort and manage our time. We won't be stressed out. We will enjoy going to work, and because of that, we will do a better job, and the chances are good things will happen to us. Good character is characterized by striving to make the right choices. Remember, we all have a choice. We never have to do something. There is always a choice that we have. Always. And when we're in situations that require our character to come out, okay, our choices will be easier because we'll be basing our life on principle rather than on just whatever we think others might want us to do, or what will be the easiest thing to do. And we will resist taking the path of least resistance. The character qualities, there's much more, but you have honesty, reliability, diligence, respect, responsibility. Those get demonstrated on a daily basis. And people will trust you more because of your character. Our attitudes are better, and in school our students will cooperate with a more willing attitude and be able to deal with school regulations concerning attendance, property, and behavior. How we discipline our students will change when we focus on character. We have character education programs in our schools that never operate from the top down. We try to instill character into our students, but I think what we have to do is we have to determine what our character is actually like, if in fact we're going to transform. Many people would be scared if they saw in the mirror not their faces but their character. Now I want to go to this last slide. Remember this. This is what we learned in the principle of authority, which was in the Covey video. There are two types of authority: formal authority and moral authority. The moral authority, not the moral majority, the moral authority is a person, that's us, we are in leadership, is a person who runs his classroom, his life or her life, okay, using principles, using character qualities. Formal authority knows how to deal with the situation like their job. They know that they're in the position of formal authority. They follow the job description, but there isn't any integrity or principles associated with how they do run a classroom or a school. And oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, someone who is in authority could hide behind the position and use the position as a way of becoming dictatorial in how they either run their classroom or how they run a school. The trick here is, folks, is to realize that character truly is everything. The stronger our character, the happier we will be. We will make others better around us, and we will assume leadership positions using principles rather than trying to run things just based on our position. Now, you have lecture notes that go along with this. Please take a look at that. Please continue with all of the activities and the discussion and the journal, okay, that are associated with this principle. The next principle that we're going to be covering is going to be, how do you take care of yourself? How do you begin to grow personally now? And how do you balance your life? That concludes this video.